And so Florida seemed to be getting serious about curtailing the multiplicity in the population of the pythons. Now, the pythons are these large snakes that come from other parts of the world, Latin America, I think from Burma, and they're eating up everything in sight. They're even eating alligators. And so they're now deciding to exterminate them. And I'm thinking that these persons here who are Mormons and others who are in this hunt, they seem to be not understanding what they have to do. Now, the newspaper was saying that it's probable that they won't catch any. And I agree. Unless you have a good strategy, you can't catch these pythons. Now, of course, they may be hunting day and night, but you have to have a strategy. What I believe is this. They need to have cages right at the pond. This is one strategy with, iguana, chicken, dog, cat, all that in a nice cage. And you have electronic things that trigger in when they come out and decide to crawl across. You know one is coming, and you have a guillotine up there. And as soon as you trigger something gets placed, the guillotine comes down and cut him off, cut him in half or whatever. And if that's in the next way of catching them, the same procedure, and a trap door, something like that, or tase them or inject them with some kind of tranquilizer or something like that. I believe that folks need to be smart and stop introducing these exotic pets from around the world where there are no natural predators and so on. Or perhaps let them bring in some mongoose and put some mongoose in the area. Mongoose will keep all those pythons in a check. They'll keep them in the pond forever. So what you again need to do, have the same birds out there and have some mongoose around the cage, right? And or in a cage, and as soon as they press a certain thing, the mongoose, it will release the mongoose, and the mongoose attack them and send them back, either send them back into the pond or end the whole game there. And also finally, I think what they could do is they could drain the pond, do it systematically, drive some wedge or some prefab thing, put it down, and block the water off, pump out the water into another location, and go through that and see what you'll find. If you think pumping would be too much, you could use gravity, and you fill the still with water, you put it over, and the continuous flow of the water when the drags some more over, and to keep running. But it might not be as fast as can go. To use all of that, you have several along the whole line of the wall that you put up, hose deep enough to go to the bottom, and the holding force and the water just keep flowing. You have 100 of them without using pumps, because the pump out there might be complicated. Or you have somewhere pulling the water through a pump thing, and when it comes through, you let it go and it continues to flow. Or with a boat, you do a suction, and you get all these running, and you keep watch. So you'll catch any strange creatures in there, alligators, or any exotic, or any one of these alligator type creatures that were also introduced from overseas. You catch all the pythons, and maybe you could use them for, use the skin to make belts and bags and so on, and the meat, you could use it for dog food and so on. But if there's a problem, that's the way to solve the problem. But the way they're going about it, sitting by and waiting for them to come up, I think they won't come up